All right, so it's about 3 o'clock. Welcome everyone to the session. I think I can, Sarah, can I ask if there's any housekeeping that you need to do before we get started?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay, perfect. Well, again, welcome everybody. My name is Andy Hoffman. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I'm a community engagement program manager over at CSI. And I'm also here with my colleague Kelly.
Hi friends, my name is Kelly Kozlowski. I use she, her pronouns. My position at the Center for Student Involvement is called Special Projects and Student Org Coordinator, and I support our culturally based organizations as well as our panel and sororities. I'm super excited to be here with y'all today. Pass it back over to Amy to get us started.
Awesome. Thanks, Kelly. So so my goal here today, and Kelly's as well, is to just share as much information about our office as possible. We have 4 different areas of our office, and we want to share the mission and the goals of the office. And also just invite you to express, where you're leaning towards as far as getting involved. There's just so many different positions, programs, and opportunities that you could be connected with, and we want you to feel it out. We want to make sure that we're expressing what we have to offer and just align that with your needs as a student. So again, I've been here for 2 years, and CASP is one of those programs that I've just been eager to really get involved with and connect with. So this is a really awesome opportunity, and we're honored to be here. So let's get started with the slides. So our office purpose is to find a place of belonging and personal growth and become experienced citizens and leaders. If you would like to go ahead and, Kelly placed the information about questions, and then captions are available as well. I mentioned our 4 areas, which are student organizations and events, communication and leadership, sorority and fraternity life, and community service. We will be going in depth in each one of these today. So starting off with the student organizations and events cluster, we have over 500 registered student organizations among 20 different category types, such as educational, cultural, media, health professions, and many more. So there is something for everyone here. I am an advisor for service organizations, and so I advise service orgs that are dedicated to supporting people who are experiencing homelessness. There's a crochet club. There's all kinds of stuff that you can really connect with, and you're also encouraged to start your own as well. And you only need 2 other people to start a student org, and there's a lot of funding support that's provided by AS, as well as resources to get that org going up to speed and start planning events to invite others to. So this is one of our big opportunities that we provide a lot of support for throughout the year. And this team also coordinates events that happen during Welcome Week. We have a quarterly vendor fair to bring local vendors and businesses to Library Walk as well. And then we also have an MLK Junior Parade in January, which is a really exciting campus-wide opportunity that CASP students are absolutely welcome to join, and we'll have more information about that in the fall. There's also a student services fair and a student org fair. So during different weeks, we have different orgs participate and reach out. So one of the things we encourage you to look forward to is going to one of those fairs and just getting to know some of the principal members, because there's so many different orgs tabling at any given time. So we'll keep you updated on those. If you're starting a student org or participating, we also offer drop-in advising, so that around the clock you can get questions answered for in-person or virtual sessions. So a lot of great resources there, and I'll go ahead and pass it off to Kelly to talk about sorority and fraternity life next.
Thank you, friend. All right, so sorority and fraternity life is very commonly referred to as SFL. We've got lots of acronyms in our office you'll come to find when you come to campus. So the SFL community, super diverse. We have over 40 organizations across 4 different councils, and we have at any given time around 2,300 students that are involved in SFL organizations across all 7 of the colleges. The organizations that we have on campus are culturally and identity based as well as socially based. And those organizations help to foster a sense of belonging and create a community of support, find that home away from home at a large institution. So membership in sororities and fraternities brings this sort of holistic experience rooted in things like philanthropy and community service, developing your leadership skills and style, academic excellence, and of course, those social bonds and lifelong friendships of sisterhood, brotherhood, siblinghood. Like I mentioned, we have 4 governing councils. So I'll walk you through each of the 4 just so you can get a little taste. So we have the Interfraternity Council, and that is 14 fraternities for male identifying students. We have the National Panhellenic Council, or NPHC. That is our historically Black sororities and fraternities, otherwise known as the Divine Nine. They are a newer council on our campus, and we currently have 2 of their organizations, but we are actively connected to all of our citywide chapters in San Diego, and we're looking to get more members on campus. So we're really excited about the growth of that organization as well. We have the Multicultural Greek Council, which is home to 16 sororities and fraternities that are both identity and culturally based. We have some Armenian, Asian identifying, Latina, multiracial, all find their homes in the Multicultural Greek Council. And then I support as the advisor to the College Panhellenic Association, where we have 12 sororities that are for female and non-binary identifying students. And then, as if we couldn't be doing so much already in our community, we have a very special group of students called our SFL Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Peer Ambassadors, which is a really unique program of students, peers that facilitate 2 other peers on various topics of social justice and EDI. It helps to create this culture of care within our community and helps provide education as well. That was just a very super quick overview of our SFL community and the experience that it can add to your time at UC San Diego. And so I'll drop a couple links for you all to get more familiar with some of the chapters and search them on social media as well. Andy, if you want to turn over, let me take a breath and I'll tell you about the next area, communication and leadership. And like I said, if y'all have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. We're ready for you. Otherwise, hold them to the end and we can chat with you. So next up, we have communication and leadership. So our CNL programs help supplement students' academic experience, so those extracurricular experiences y'all might be hearing about, and help promote a more holistic educational experience for undergraduates. In CNL, they hope to support students in the development of their interpersonal relationships, intergroup communication skills, dialogue and cross-cultural competencies, public speaking skills and presentation skills, other soft skills and leadership development skills. So all of the skills, you'll really be developing that toolkit if you indulge in some of our CNL programming. So CNL offers over 90 workshops throughout the year with their iLead program. They're very interesting, different topics from week to week, where you can talk with other peers and engage in a variety of topics and interests, and you get to meet different staff and students from all across campus, from different colleges, different departments. We also offer quarterly seminars for a cohort or like small group style learning environment to get in experience and hands-on experience and in-depth knowledge on a certain topic surrounding communication or leadership. We also provide dialogue spaces for students to engage in supportive conversations on a diverse variety of topics that occur throughout the year. And all of these opportunities can be found on our website or on the Get Involved Instagram as well. And they send out emails all the time to let you know about the latest iLead workshops. So be sure to check those out through the year. And I will pass it over to Andy to talk a little bit more about our next area, community service.
Thank you, Kelly. All right, so our last area, the fourth area is community service. This is my bread and butter. I love this area because I work in it, and it's going to be a lot of different opportunities again for you to get involved. We have 3 categories. We have short-term opportunities, ongoing programs, and then national and international engagement. So under short-term opportunities, MLK Junior Day of Service and Triton Volunteers, we are working on programs where you can get to know different partners throughout San Diego while you're a student at UCSD and volunteer on a regular basis throughout the quarter. A lot of students have different schedules, and so we know with short-term opportunities, you'll have a different time commitment, and so you'll want to work around the classes. And so that's really the purpose of having short-term volunteering, where you can get to know the community as well as be flexible around your schedule. Ongoing programs like Education Corps, Justice Corps, and Community Health Projects provide a little bit more in-depth interaction with reflection and training. And each of these programs give students opportunities to work with partners like K through 12, litigation within the legal system, and then nonprofit public health organizations. So you'll get a little bit more in-depth and commit to maybe a 1-year role and have leadership. And some of those actually have paid positions as well. And then finally, national and global engagement. We have 2 opportunities here, alternative breaks and CGIU. Alternative breaks is where students spend weekends, spring break, and a portion of summer break collaborating with a nonprofit org and addressing a social justice issue. With the pandemic, this has been paused since traveling was discouraged, but we're excited to have this back up and running with a new program coordinator this year. So if you're looking to go out and travel during spring break, give back to the community, and then also be within a cohort of students doing the same thing and make friends, this is a great opportunity. CGIU is also a great sort of workshop opportunity that you can apply for and get involved, contribute your knowledge and wisdom back to a community of young leaders, and then learn from those workshops and other leaders. So we have a good mix of educational opportunities as well as direct service and then indirect advocacy as well. So yes, I definitely encourage you all to get involved selfishly, but also this is just wonderful opportunities, and we're always trying to build programs around what students want here. So I'll pass it off to Kelly to finally just address some paid positions that CSI offers.
Yeah, so if y'all haven't familiarized yourself with Handshake already, I would definitely invite you to do that. I love Handshake. We post all of our student positions to that website. Each of those positions have different methods of applying. So some are directly through Handshake and some have some supplemental material that you'll need to submit. But throughout your time at UC San Diego, if you find yourself wanting an on-campus job, we do offer a couple paid positions through CSI. We have our student office assistants that help us with our event planning support and just do some general office support. They really are the backbone of our office. We really need them. We love having our students here. And we also have our TICLE mentors. So we have our Triton Community Leadership mentor program that is happening right now on campus. It's a very exciting. It's a group of incoming first-gen students that are getting this leadership opportunity upon coming into campus. So we're always looking for more students that want to support that leadership development program. As I mentioned, we have the SFL EDI peer ambassadors. So if you do find yourself finding a home in the SFL community and you're looking to find a position that elevates your work and contribution into equity, diversity, and inclusion efforts, that's a really great position to check out. And then, of course, we have our student involvement leadership consultants, or SILC. So that is a special plug. I will tell you, when you get to campus and you're exploring Price Center, check out the 3rd floor during business hours. So 9 to 4, we usually have students, so your peers staffing that desk. They're called SILCs, or the Student Involvement Leadership Consultants. They can help you with all things getting involved. They can help support with all of these 4 areas that Andy and I talked through. So if you want to hear it from students. Those are really great friends that you can trust and get some good advice and get some good advice from. So I would invite y'all to check them out when you're on campus. But as you get settled here, we would invite you to look over some of those jobs because we're always looking to hire some students. With that, I think that brings us to the end of our presentation.
Awesome. Thanks, Kelly. So yeah, this is my favorite part. Kelly's favorite part is just getting to interact with you. Let us know what is piquing your curiosity. This is the space for that. And then CSI is the place for a lot of different things. So where is your interest? And feel free to introduce yourself. Any questions? One thing we want to mention too is that we are on the 3rd floor of the Price Center. So if you're like, okay, I see a lot of different opportunities, I still need to talk more in depth with Kelly and Andy or any of the other advisors or program managers, come see us on the 3rd floor, swing by one of the restaurants, come get your Subway sandwich or Starbucks and then head up and see us. And we'd love to talk to you. Summertime is a little bit slower. So just come on by or set up an appointment. We'll share our contact information here in the chat. We can be reached via email and we just love interacting with students. So if there aren't any questions, we'll post our contact information here. Right. Thanks again for joining us. We hope to see you in the fall and getting involved with our programs. But if not, we'll hope to see you before then. Feel free to reach out. Thanks again. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here, friends. Have a good rest of your day.